Live streaming is on.
All right, well, let's fix that. I like the concept of trace. I think we just need to hack through how that sounds in the different places we would change it in the communications call. And I apologize. I've not been in the communication calls this last week, but I'm happy to do that and walk through that with you guys this week so we can settle on what to give Amin and his team.
Guys, let's assume it has a name. You know, it's not. We can think that it has a name, and we all accept that name. Amin, are you there? Would you please help me? If want to replace the campaign name with the other name that I put it trace right now, for example, what steps that we have to pursue this?
So a campaign isn't being replaced, milestones being replaced, to be clear.
Yeah.
Is there a proposal to change campaign to project to be consistent with Giveth IO?
No, just milestone to trace. Yeah. First of all, is we should change the backend. We change frontend and backend and the API to call and entities that we define there. I don't know whether it's a good idea to change the models in the database. What the steps, if you want to say, first can be, I don't know whether we propagate that terminology to our development. It would be better because it will confuse new developer when it comes to the backend. I see milestone. What's milestone? It's trace, and it's but we can do it. We can make it short. We can create a short update on the front end and change the labels. But in the emails, there is another thing that every place is written. Your milestone is accepted. Your milestone is paid. All of those should be changed. And at the it's the first try. Or also, it's one thing about the content and the labels, the front end and the back end. And another change is about the variables in the backend and the front end. I mean, these are two categories of activity that we should do. Probably and definitely, it should produce lots of bugs. So we should create that decision just once and don't do it again because it needs some effort. It will consume our time and energy. So yeah, these are two categories: emails, labels in front end, and entities. These three, it comes to my mind.
Okay.
Sorry, Monique. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
May I make a suggestion about the name?
Yep.
What do you think about events? Events instead of milestone that have 4 types: bounty, payment, expenses, and old milestone. Events, what do you think?
I don't really like events personally. It's like, oh, I'm going to create an event. We're going to throw a party. And at least this is what it brings to my mind. It's not the word. It's not a horrible word, but it's not necessarily. It's like there's nothing bad about it. It's a neutral. It's a nice neutral solution.
Okay.
I'm confused. Someone will be confused with the events in the blockchain. Because every activity on your blockchain, events are emitted, and it's very hard in the backend to make those distinct. Because if you see the Fedor's code, you will see the event term very popular in all components, and all those are events at the entity. Which is blockchain events. So it would be very hard in the backend to implement that event.
What about like story or something? I don't know.
Guys, let's make it deliver this or assign this to communication team, and Hadi and everyone who is interested can contribute with them to follow this. I think it's not very important right now. We have we need to make it more clear for the team for development and about the product side. I think it's not very important to talk about it right now. So let's move it to other issues. As I put it back to the product backlog, please leave me and update me here if the communication team solve this issue. We're gonna split it to some issues and make it an epic. If we have time, we pursue on it. We're gonna make it. And let's look at this in progress. So in progress, I put it back to the sprint backlog. The Danny and Lauren suggested that things we just need some editing the text. I think I can add Amin and Ramin to this issue. Because it's just about changing some text. Please take a look and give me estimation if you have.
Make it 2. It's just text. Make it 2.
It's just about changing the text. Yes.
Placeholders. Yeah.
I think that changing text is it's okay, but all comments are welcomed.
Yes, I think we can add more colors to them. If they are boring, I think changing just the text won't help much. And if, for example, Marco can help us on them to add more colors or changing a little UI, I think it would be great.
Yes, it's my fault that I forgot to get his contribution. I will do it. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Marco just needs to look at it. There's probably some other smart things to address, like rounded corners and maybe some fading or something. But yeah, it just went from a little bit more fun to like Windows 95. Not that bad, of course, but.
I put it back. This about the onboarding, Ashley is working on it. If she has any updates, and in the progress, we should bring it back. Ramin is working on this. What about the front-end implementation? I think we need some edits here. I will put it back. I mean, do you think can we make some these updates that I put it here? Won't search within characters on titles or body. Must show no result message after search has no results. Must have search param and UX improvement. Do you think it has some backend effects? Can I move this front-end implementation to the product backlog and make another mark another as a done, or do you think I have to bring both of them to the product backlog, to the sprint backlog?
It doesn't have any backend implementation, just front-end, and as I showed, it just matched. It's based on the Mongo search. It just do exact match. I don't know whether, Griff, are you satisfied with that search or no? For instance, if you are searching for, if you have some misspelling in your text search, or someone, I don't know, you know, it just covers title, description, and addresses. That nothing more. For instance, I think you cannot search based on the name of the owner. It's just simple. That.
Yeah, I mean, I would even consider removing the description text. Maybe not. Maybe not. I guess we want the description text. But at least my use case is, oh, there's common simulator milestones that were made, you know, a year ago that I have to pay every month, and I have to click load more to get to find it, and I have to be actively engaged in searching. So that's my use case, at least.
So we should keep it. You know, you will work with it because it's not priority. And if you are not satisfied, you can think about that. As I said, it covers title, description, but exact match. It's case insensitive, but exact match.
Great.
Is it case sensitive? It's case sensitivity is a big problem, I think.
Yeah.
No, not case sensitive, case insensitive.
Oh, okay. So I just put the just front end to sprint backlog, because we're in the middle of the thing. We can't put it back, and I put this to done. So